Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? We're playing 1x6. We're playing as Bristleback, which is, well, you know, it's a hero. We have done Bristleback before, but we're playing Bristleback because I randomed. No, that's it. I clicked random. I thought that would be kind of fun. I don't know. I've been clicking random a lot recently because, I don't know. I've played every hero at this point, and when I get puck, I just kind of leave the lobby. That's not true, I'm joking. Except I do not want to play when I get pucked. That always makes me a little miserable. But outside of that, I tend to have a good time, so I thought we could give this a shot. Anyway, we're playing as Bristleback, and we're gonna go for Q build, probably? I don't know. Should we go for the Q build? I was kind of thinking the Q build because it is the best build. Right, so like we've kind of played before, like we've played the Shadow Fiend build before, which is the highest win rate, and we've played the Juggernaut and all of that stuff, right? But the best build, according to the statistics, like the build that is the most reliable, with a high pick rate, with a high average placement, is Bristleback Q. And it's, yeah, I think that's pretty secure in the statistics, to be honest. So we could try that. Again, give that a shot. I mean, in particular, because it's been a little while since we've actually done that. We could also go for different stuff, like Quill Spray or Bristleback or Warpath. Although, admittedly, those builds are kind of worse. And to be honest, I'm kind of feeling like playing something good right now. Is that okay with everybody? Can we just kind of play the good thing? Because that sounds like a bit of fun to me. Once in a while, just... just actually doing the thing that will work and not be a goddamn disaster. I hope I get this in time. It's gonna be a little close, but yeah, we got it. Very good. Anyway. Need some suggestion about trying to come to Germany for work or not. I studied software engineering and at the same time doing building electric jobs. What's your opinion for migration to Germany? I mean, it's kind of difficult, but if you are trained, I mean, you say you're trained. So the easiest way to like be able to immigrate into Germany is to be hired by somebody, right? You have somebody hire you and then that person brings you in and then that person, and then you work for them and you make your money that way and they kind of like vouch for you and then you can get like a staying permit. That's kind of the easiest thing. I guess, no, wait, there's one thing that's easier, which is marrying somebody, but I don't know if that's exactly an option for you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that one to you to decide. You mean from outside of the EU? Oh yeah, obviously, if you're in the EU, then just move to Germany. Like, if you're in the EU, as long as you're in the Schengen territory, you can just move to Germany. But I assumed that was not the case, because otherwise the question was... the question is a little pointless, because you could just move to Germany if you're in the Schengen territory. It's very easy. But unless you have more specific things that you're concerned about, I cannot really give you good... like... help, because I don't know what you need to know, what you're worried about, you know, and so on. For software engineering, good luck, competitions through the roof. Yes, that's definitely a thing. It's gonna be difficult to get hired for software engineering. While, of course, software engineers are a valuable and skilled position, there are lots of software engineers in Germany. There's really not no shortage of those. So you're gonna be kind of in a bit of a tricky spot as a result. Okay. How are Germans to people that move to Germany? I mean, that really depends on where you are. Where I'm from, pretty apathetic. Like, just kind of like, don't really give a shit, like whatever. You're not from Germany, big deal. But that's because I live in Stuttgart, and in Stuttgart there are a lot of like people that aren't from Germany, right? Not gonna lie, there are definitely places in Germany that tend to be a little more xenophobic. Like good old Sachsen. Should probably not go there. That's probably not a good place to go. Although if you're white, then you're probably good because you can just pretend that you're German. But even that, you would be fine there. But here where I live in Stuttgart, it's just not really a big deal because, you know, like whatever. But I mean, I can only speak for myself, right? In the end, your personal experience will vary quite a bit. And something that I've seen people get very frustrated with is stuff like our bureaucracy here. I mean, German bureaucracy is a bit famous, right? And ooh. Sorry, I gotta go back. Which one do we want to go for? I think we'll go for this. We want to get the nasal goo stuff, right? Because we like having that AoE poison.
Your tower is under attack.
So, like, something that you know, like, I haven't really experienced myself, but I've been adjacent to, if that makes sense. So, for example, when you go and move to Germany and then you need to, like, deal with the bureaucracy to get yourself your driver's license accredited again. Even though, you know, you have a driver's license, but the only problem is that, you know, it's not being accepted or it's not valid here or whatnot. Or a problem we had for Mickey, for example, is Mickey has, you know, she did finish her high school in New Zealand, and that gives her in New Zealand the ability to go to a university and, you know, like attend a university, and that's very unfortunate. But here in Germany, that wasn't actually accepted as university entrance. They just said it wasn't good enough, even though, again, in New Zealand it was perfectly fine. Like, it wasn't particularly bad or particularly amazing, but it was just fine, it was just normal, right? So that's why she needs to, like, do her Abitur now, which is getting back her... which is gonna give her, like, the ability to actually go to a university in Germany.
By all means.
Right, and it's all, it's a little annoying, because, in theory, she did already do this before, but nothing you can really do about it. That's just, something you have to deal with, and then, you know, the question is, like, which of your accreditations and you know, whatever you've got going on, which of those will actually be valid and count. Cool. And I can't answer that for you. That's something you'll just have to play the fun roulette and figure out yourself. You know? If you do ever move to Germany, though, one big piece of advice I can give you is that one of the best ways of dealing with the bureaucracy is to just go to the people doing the bureaucracy and talking to them directly. So, for example, like when we decided, okay, Mickey wants to go and be able to go to university and get her, like, get university entrance qualifications, like, in a way that are valid in Germany. For that, we first needed a slip of paper that proves that she doesn't have them. Which seems ironic, but that's just how it works, right? Like, first, we need to have a slip of paper that proves that she doesn't have the qualifications. That hers, that she currently has, aren't valid. And we needed that very, very quickly. Because... oh, hello. Somebody made a mistake. Alright, that's fine. We needed that very quickly, because if we get them very quickly, then she could still start, like, her school in the current year, in the current semester. And that would have been a really big deal because that would have saved a whole year of waiting. So we go there, and the lady actually doing the business, the lady actually handing out their accreditations and checking everything, she isn't there. And because it's a very specialized thing, only one person is actually qualified to do it, which is that one lady, right? And she wasn't there. So what I did is I went and I'm like, okay, well, when is she here? Because this is important and I want to talk to her directly in a nice way, not in a I want to talk to the manager kind of way, right? And I just kind of figured out when she was there, and then once she was there, I went there and I explained, if we get this accredited today, or not today, but very soon, we need it like this week, then she can still attend the school, then she can still go. But if it takes longer than that, she's gonna have to wait like 9 months before she can go. And the lady was very understanding and did it for us in the same day. She was just like, oh, okay. And we expected that maybe with a bit of luck, we can have it, you know, at the end of the week. In the same day, she gave it to us. And the same day I got a call and she was like, you can come pick it up. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you can come pick it up. And maybe something I should have mentioned a little bit earlier in the story. These kind of things usually take, like the usual expected time for this kind of accreditation, how long it takes to get, is about 6 months. So I effectively managed to cut it down from 6 months to like 2 or 3 days. And then she was able to go and we managed to save ourselves 9 months of waiting. And, but you know, like that's the kind of stuff that... Oh, this camp is not happening. Okay, these guys are still too strong. I thought I could give it a shot, but like obviously that's unreasonable. Right, but you know, that's just kind of like the thing. It's really, from my experience, been very valuable to go talk to people. When I needed help with or like when Mickey first got here and we needed help figuring out with her, like her staying permit. I didn't know what to do. So I just went to the offices and I was like, hello, what should we do so she can stay here? And I am fully ready to employ her or do whatever it takes, right? Like whatever, right? Like what is the right path? And they just straight up told me, well, you should employ her this way and do this and that. And they fully knew that it wasn't a real employment. But they just didn't give a shit because as long as we stick to the rules, it's fine. And they were really, like they were totally down for just helping out. So that's been like my big like experience with all of this stuff, is that it's just talking to people goes a really, really, really long way. Because generally speaking, on the other end of the phone, or on the other side, there's still a person and that person will still listen to you. As public servants in Germany, the stuff gets done if you're nice to them and gently tell them that it's urgent. You can get stuff done really fast. If you piss them off, they'll just leave it laying on the table until they really need to process it. Yeah, you don't wanna piss them off, that's for sure. Again, like, I sound like I'm being a Karen. I get that. But, like, don't worry, guys. I can be nice. It's just, this is what I sound like. But I'm nice. Alright? Of course, this isn't always the case. Like, I've also had some folks who, you know, didn't exactly care. But overall, my experience, as long as you're, you know, nice and straightforward with what you're looking for, has been actually very good. Okay. So I'm thinking I'll get the Radiance, because last time I played Bristleback, Radiance didn't give a like percentage of your HP as damage yet. Nice. No, you are just... Dr. Teaspoon is saying that I'm lying, that I'm not nice. This is not true. Dr. Teaspoon is just salty because he's a squiddy boy who lost Tengen Chess. Who thought he was gonna beat me at Tengen Chess because he's played more Tengen Chess than me and he's figured out all of the secret strats. But then he just lost anyway, because he's a small squiddy boy who's bad at Tengen Chess. And now he is a small salty squiddy boy. Soon we'll roast him and then we'll have him for dessert. Hello. Good. Reduce the status resistance. This one is mine. Very good.
Oi, one step at a time.
Now that was a big fight right there, wasn't it? Okay, I should maybe explain Bristleback's abilities. I haven't really done that. But his Q upgrade makes it so that you... Whenever you deal damage to an enemy, they have a chance to be stunned. And that chance to be stunned increases for every stack of nasal goo on them. So you just kind of apply nasal goo to the enemies, and then you stun them with that. And of course, I mean, you are Bristleback, so you just kind of kill them. And that's it. And that's the whole strat. It's really not that complicated. It's really nothing crazy, I gotta be completely honest here. Okay. Alright, that's fine. No, I just gotta get out. Maybe I should have kept the TP going. I probably had enough time to do that. Do I get the cooldown reduction that way? Then I don't have to buy an Octarine core, right? I just need to actually get lucky and get all of the stacks of cooldown reduction.
Your tower is under attack.
Okay. Do I... Okay. Aghanim's Shard. Aghanim's Shard isn't available yet. 20 minutes, keep in mind. It's not 20 minutes yet. No, it's not enough. That's not gonna do it. Alright, that's fine. Because that still gives me all the time I need to take these guys down. Very good. This is just very easy, I have to say. I think, honestly, so, like, this is always where statistics are kind of interesting in these kinds of games, right? Because there's definitely a factor of, like, if something has a higher win rate, then, of course, it's probably just better. But there's another axis to consider, and which is skill level of players. Something having a high win rate across all skill levels can just mean that that thing is easy to play. Right? It can just be easy to play, like Bristleback here, which I would argue is very easy to play. And because he is very easy to play, I don't need to really, like, stress about it very much, and I can... Oh, nice, more cooldown reduction. I can just kind of, like, win fights pretty freely. Take fights that other heroes wouldn't, and it's just much more lenient. And so overall, I'm gonna get a better placement. This guy just keeps zipping away, and I don't like it. Alright. Alright, we'll just use that right now so I get more gold. What should I buy? Should I go for this? Guardian Grease? I was kind of thinking maybe the Soulkeeper trinket. Maybe just get a hard. Just fuck it. Let's just get a hard, right? Like, let's not overthink this. Let's not get anything fancy. I think if I just get a hard, then they'll struggle plenty. Buy Hex? Why? Whatever. Just tank up, right? Hey, buddy. Come back. Have we blinked? Alright, that guy's too fast. So I don't know how much I got right there, but I did shut down the Juggernaut a bunch, which is good. So we haven't actually really looked at what builds everybody else has. Shadow Fiend is going for W. Wraith King is going for Q. That's fine. Q build is actually fine for us, right? Huskar is going for W, this guy is going for ultimate, and this guy is going for ultimate. Okay. All of those seem fine. I gotta do something about this. I'm not sure what I should do about it, but it feels like I should do something about it. Alright, let's go back. Heart synergizes pretty well with heroes, so if you're a hero, there's a good chance you should get a heart. This is true. But in particular, it works well with us, because we're trying to be tanky, and we get bonus damage based on our HP from the Radiance. So heart is nice with that. Right, there's like some extra synergy there. Not just being a hero, but being a tanky hero. Oh, somebody blocked my camp. Alright, we gotta do something about Roshan. Ooh, bad timing. Is this guy going for Roshan yet? Are you sure you want to mess with me? I mean, I will fight you, but I just don't know if you want to. Alright. Bunch of heroes all coming into the center here. Oh, I can get this now. Oh, you found me. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna let you two figure this out. While I figure this out. You know? How rude. I have to say, just exceedingly rude. Come here. Come here, friend. No! They keep blinking! I gotta say, I'm pretty unhappy about that. Definitely not pleased with the fact that they just kind of keep blinking away from me. I mean, I could try to get something like a Hex or an Orchid. I don't know if that's right for us. Oh, let's go back. Should I get Bloodstone? Because I'm running low on mana quite often. And Bloodstone is a bunch of spell I steal too. Oh, we can get... This deals damage equal to 4% of our maximum health. We can also get double trigger off of this. I think I'm actually gonna pick this up, because I think we'll hopefully be able to get the other upgrades anyway. Right? And since we get the other upgrades anyway, there's no guarantee we get this one anyway. Alright, I'm guessing my stuff has been warded. Oh, and how obvious too. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in you, Mr. Juggernaut. I mean, who does that? Who wards people's camps? Has some dignity, my friend. See? Bristleback agrees. You wanna fight? Very good. Oh, I'm being hunted by... Oh, this is not Phantom Assassin. Although it has the same visual debuff. No, I'm being hunted by the map. By everybody. Well, that's very good. I'm glad that everybody wants to kill me. That always feels just very satisfying, you know? Very rewarding. Because then everybody tries to kill you, and then they don't. Because you're God. And then that's just how it goes. I haven't actually been able to get that many kills. I guess 4 kills isn't too bad. Oh, hello. Yeah, I guess leave. Goodbye. Oh, come on now. Oh, wait. Are we doing this? No. No, we're just leaving again. Okay, what do we buy? Hex, Orchid? I mean, I need something to lock that guy down, right? This clearly can't keep going like this. But the problem is just, like, I assume that one disable is just not enough. Or do I just get a Bloodstone and, like, fully lean into sustaining? And just kind of say, whatever. You know? Like, you can keep zipping away. Eventually, you're gonna have to come fight me. And once that comes, once that happens, then I'm just gonna kill you then. Hex and Saint Yasha. I don't know about Saint Kaya. I don't like Saint Kaya. Saint Kaya is a very uninteresting item to me, if I'm completely honest. No, I didn't get that one. Oh, that fear effect is so long. TP'd out. That's a fast TP. I guess that's the TP boots, right? You can buy TP boots and then make your TPs faster. Get Abyssal? Abyssal's not a bad idea. Seems the most appropriate. Makes me a bit tanky. Helps me get some hits in. Maybe instead of going for Shiva, I should have gone for maybe I should have gone for the Assault Cross. Get some attack speed. But I don't know. Well, there's nothing here. Where's all them creeps? Wait, I killed somebody. Oh, very good. Well. All you need to do is be as good as me and you will get yourself some kills and some epics. Easy peasy. Nah, I think attack speed isn't as needed. Something we can definitely skip out on. Let me get more health. Let me get this. Okay. I think Bloodstone is just right. I just want the mana. I want to be able to keep running around the map the way I have been. And you know, if I get some kills, then that's good. But I just like how much farm I'm getting. That's really more my priority. It's just the sheer resources I'm generating. Because I feel like I am very rich. I mean, like, I am #1, easy peasy. Excuse you? Can you come back? Okay. No, excuse this guy. No, come back. God damn it. Did that guy TP already? Is everybody going for them fast TP boots now? Yeah, that's just the thing now. Fast TP boots, just to get out of the fight. I can't say that I'm a big fan of that. Alright, I'm gonna get the Bloodstone. It's just so I can keep rotating around the map. And I could probably be more effective if, like, disassembling this and all of that, but whatever. It should be fine. Why not Hex? So I'm not a huge fan of Hex here. Because I feel like our fighting style is very slow. Right? Our fighting style is get some hits in, get some spits in. Just kind of whittle away at them. Not necessarily burst them down all at once, but instead very, very slowly and patiently. And if that's our fighting style, then I don't really think that... oh, bad blink. I don't really think that the Hex would be that effective, to be honest. No, I'm not killing Roshan here. Because the problem with the Hex is that it wouldn't allow me... It wouldn't allow me to like lock them down for long enough for all of my stuff to really be doing its work. So I like the Abyssal Blade more, because with Abyssal Blade I can just kind of like attack and maybe get a bash on or something. And then revisit later. Whenever it feels most appropriate. And just kind of like keep that going. Oh, that guy. Yeah, honestly, that guy has been kind of bullied a little bit, I gotta be honest. Increase your bash with the stack, so Hex into 7 stacks of goo into high bash chance. Yeah, but is that good? I get what you're saying, but I'm not convinced that a high bash chance is actually valuable against like a hero like a Void Spirit. Because the Void Spirit will just run away in a way that my bash chance doesn't really interact with. And if my bash chance doesn't interact with it, then me having a higher bash chance doesn't matter, right? It doesn't do anything.
Roshan has been slain.
Oh, there's a big fight happening here, isn't there? Ooh. I'm dead. Damn it! Oh, it's just so many heroes. Oh, man. You know something that I've been getting a lot of? Right? And I don't know what to think of this. I've been getting a lot of emails that are like, this company wants to work with you. This company, for like YouTube, right? For like advertisement. And it's like always like stuff that seems like inherently legit. Stuff like, for example, I just got an email from MSI, and I've gotten emails from, or like from people claiming they're MSI. I've gotten people from stuff like Genshin Impact and shit. And it's always really weird because the emails, they read really proper. Like they read like proper advertisement, like sponsorship emails that I've received in the past that were legit, right? Because I've done this stuff a few times before, as you might know. I've been doing this for a little while, and they read like that. However, here's the but. Because I mean, you guys knew there was a but coming, right? However, while they read like this, there's some things that are always just slightly off about them. So for example, there's a lot of typos. Just like really small typos. But like a lot of them. More than I personally would expect from like an official email from something like MSI. Then it's not proper. Yeah, I don't know. And then what's also is that the email addresses are never like at msi.business or something like that. They're always somewhere from Czechia, from the Czech Republic. Is that right? Sorry, I'm not sure. Anyway, CC is what it always says. And they just kind of like, they're kind of a little weird. And I now don't know what to think about it. Czechoslovakia, is that it? Czechia? I don't know what the... Apologies. Alright, we got one kill. If it's like this, scam explained by this guy. Wait, I gotta check that out in a moment. But it's like really weird because like I look at it and I'm like, You wouldn't think that like people running a YouTube channel are like your prime demographic for scamming, right? Not even close. You wouldn't think that that's your like prime demographic, but like I think like part of me, like it is the usual cynical part of me, is like, well, but that's exactly why it is a good demographic, right? Because I don't expect it, and so I've responded to one of them. And they sent me back this like pretty like perfectly legitimately looking email. Just straight up looked professional, looked exactly what you would expect. No more typos in this one. And then they but then as part of that they were like, you can do it this way or you can use this software. And I'm like, you want me to download something? That's a little sus, isn't it? So I went and googled that, but it's they called it the Genshin Impact Studio, which is apparently something that's supposed to like help you set up the sponsorship stuff. And I'm like, okay, let me see if I can find this. But I very quickly ran into a problem where if you Google Genshin Impact Studio, you know what comes up? The Genshin Impact Studio. Like Mayoho or something like that is what they're called. Alright? That's what will come up. So the actual search term is completely unusable. Which is all very sus, isn't it? And it just strikes me as all a little bit weird that there's like apparently a whole scam fiesta that is targeted specifically at like YouTubers or streamers and stuff like that. Isn't that strange? That feels like a weird scam demographic. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it does feel a little weird to me. Alright. I do have to say though, that I mean, if they are trying to disguise themselves as these like god tier sponsorships or something like that to get people to like buy, like download their software and install their viruses that way, then their deals are not that good. They offered $1,500, which you might say, oh, that sounds like a good deal for a video. It is, but it's not unreasonably good. It's like a fine deal. I've got more. We've got more for a single video. You know? So I don't know. It's just a weird little thing. It's just a weird little thing that I don't really know what to make of it. But you're also among the top 5K streamers in the world, Balmy. For a little while I was among the top 1,000 streamers in the world. After the international subathon, if you like sorted the Twitch channels according to Twitch subs, I was a top 1,000 streamer. Your boy big. Your boy not so big. Alright, Abyssal Blade.
Here we go.
But what, so actually since I'm on this topic, let me be honest with y'all. We're probably gonna be taking on a few more sponsorships in the future. Don't worry. No, we're not gonna get scammed. We're not stupid. But we're probably gonna take on a few more sponsorships. What we're gonna do instead of like responding to all of them weird emails is we're gonna be reaching out to people. We're gonna be reaching out to companies that we think would be a good fit and seeing if they're interested. And but the thing is that we're gonna be moving this year, and I don't know how that's gonna all play out. That's gonna be a huge hassle, and it might be really expensive because we might have to move very far away. And I just want to make sure we have a bit of a emergency pocket for that. Alright, I hope that's understandable. You all don't get mad at me. Alright. Giant's Ring would be perfect. Giant's Ring would be perfect, but... You know, how are we getting that? Well, there's no creeps here. Where are all my creeps, guy? Come on, my guy. Where's my creeps? I'm here for creeps. Where's my creeps? So long as the sponsorships aren't bad at... bullshit? Oh, yeah. No. No bullshit. Absolutely not. Like, I will only... Like, generally speaking, like... What we're doing right now is we're putting together, like, a little pitch deck. Like, we're actually just gonna, like, do a pitch deck type of sale to companies and just be like, hey, this is the stream, go ahead. You know, if you're interested. And, like, in the pitch deck, like, something we are going to include, I already wrote, it's just like a little statement that is just like, I will only do sponsorships of products that I actually think are valuable. Right? So... Although we might need to find a nicer way of phrasing that. Because it's kind of a little rude to tell people that their bullshit is bullshit. I gotta say, you gotta stop doing this. I really don't appreciate it.
Your base is under attack.
Did this guy steal it again?
Your base is under attack.
Yeah, the Void just keeps stealing my Roshans. I just don't have the kind of burst that I need. No more like cash grab speed. Well, that's actually like an interesting question there. Like, where would you guys draw the line? So obviously there's some stuff that I think is just a no-go. Just straight up, right? So that's stuff like,
Structures fortified.
That's stuff like... Wait, it's what you get for stealing my stuff. So that's stuff that's, for example, any sort of gambling. Right? Any sort of gambling I think is just straight up unethical. Same for any sort of supplement or other like medical stuff. Nothing that has like any claims to health or something like that, health benefits, because frankly speaking, this is just not the place for that. Right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna go out and make any claims like that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Obviously no NFT bullshit. Duh. Like, yeah. Ooh, get this. Right, obviously none of the crypto stuff, like I'm not down for that. Nice. Yes, very good. NFT, Bitcoin, false shit about VPNs. That's actually an interesting point. So personally, I think VPN sponsorships are fine. That's something I would be down for. With the caveat being that I don't like the way VPNs are advertised often. Yeah, the big selling point that VPNs like to tell you is just like, oh, you need one for privacy on the internet. No, you don't. You need a VPN if you want to pirate shit or you want to watch different streaming in different countries. But you, the individual, a normal user, you do not need a VPN for privacy. That's just not something that is very helpful to you, and it's completely, like, that's just some nonsense. Like, might it be more private? Even that is debatable, right? So, but like when but if I were to just say, for example, like, hey, use Giga VPN in case you need a VPN, and not make any claims about what that be, personally, I think that would be fine. Right? Like, personally, I would actually have no problem with that, because I think a VPN does have legitimate uses. right? It's just that the claims that are being made about VPNs are often not that. Like, they are not those legitimate users. They are just kind of bullshit. But like, I mean, the thing is, right, like, I mean, everybody knows this, right? The best use for a VPN is to commit crimes. That's what it's for. like that sounds kind of bad, but like, that's what VPNs are best for. That's their primary use.
One step at a time.
Alright. Okay, we have this. I got rid of my boots. What do I buy next? I feel like a satanic. Just get a satanic.
Satanic. Oi, one step at a time.
And it's the kind of crimes that, you know, like some of these kind of crimes I personally don't really have a problem with. Like, if you want to use a VPN to fucking watch SpongeBob because it's not available in Germany and you're really salty about that, then go ahead, right? Like, that doesn't fucking bother me, I don't give a shit. Alright, we have all of this maxed out. Very good. What? VPNs for crimes? That is brand new information. That is true. Nobody has ever committed a crime with a VPN. That is never been heard of before. Never been done. Crimes and VPNs, those two things definitely don't go hand in hand. Why would crimes and VPNs go hand in hand? I don't see it. Yeah, a little bit of crime is fine. A little bit of... Chat, I'm giving you my blessing. A little bit of crimes. You're allowed. A little bit. Nothing crazy. Nothing that will actually hurt anybody. But if Disney makes 50 less bucks because you committed a crime, then that's okay. You have my blessing. Oh my god, stop stealing my stuff. I hate it. This has definitely been a thing today, is that people just take my shit. Oh no! Wait, this is actually really bad. Oh shit. Okay. Quick. We should be okay. Like, we'll definitely take some damage, but nothing we can't handle.
Your tower is under attack. Structures
Oh no,
fortified.
maybe not.
Structures, your tower is under attack.
We gotta get some stuns here.
Your tower is under attack.
Oh no. Oh my god. It's fine. Oh dear god, a bunch of people died to this. Alright. Okay, who are we less scared of? The Wraith King or the Shadow Fiend? Probably the Shadow Fiend, right? Okay. Alright. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's not even a problem. I don't even see it. I don't even know what happened. Nothing happened. Nothing to worry about. Not a thing happened. Sure, let's go grab this. Why not? Why not? Oh no. Don't you dare. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, seriously? Oh, man. Alright, okay. How rude. This Wraith King just totally got me. Totally outplayed me. Yeah, we got first place. Oh, Dr. Teaspoon got banned from Twitch, by Twitch, because he mentioned privacy and VPN in the same sentence. That is funny. Just send me a message. Anyway, it's gonna be... I think this is actually nice for the Wraith King. It's before the second Lich. And the Wraith King definitely needs it less than the Shadow Fiend. Because Shadow Fiend could have gotten the Requiem upgrade. But like, let's say something like, for example, Raid Shadow Legends. I know a lot of people don't like it, right? They don't like the ads, but I think from what I can tell, it's mostly because they're everywhere. Personally, I actually don't see anything wrong with the like product inherently, right? It's just a game. I mean, you might not like the game, and that's fair. It's kind of a shit game, let's be real. Right? But like, just because it's a shit game doesn't mean that it's not a fine sponsor. Like, that to me is not really a quantifier. I mean, there's lots of games that I don't like that you guys would. Does that then mean that that is not a valid option for a sponsor? Ooh, that's gonna be close. No, the Shadow Fiend is actually doing... Oh, nice bash. But no AoE on the Wraith King, really. Like, with no AoE, you can't really use the Ghost, right? This point is a meme, so it's fine. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, to me, just because something is, like, frequent, I suppose, that doesn't mean it's bad. That doesn't mean there's inherently a problem there. Right? And I think it's important to differentiate the two. Because, like, for example, let's say hypothetically, they were to show up and they're like, hey, Balmy, we'll give you $2,000 to make a video about this. Would you then say, Balmy, no, you cannot take this? Because I have seen too many Raid Shadow Legends ads. I don't think that is a reasonable argument. I think, however, if it was, Balmy, I don't want you to take this because I think Raid Shadow Legends is unethical for this reason, then that I think is fine. That's, for example, why I wouldn't want to do anything with gambling. I don't know, it's just kind of like a point of discussion. We didn't do that well, I guess we got third. But I don't know, I still had a good time, just mostly because we talked a bunch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.